Okay. Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss third practical of class 11 biology chemical test, and this is a test for the presence of protein in the given food stuff. The food material which has been given to you, we have to test whether this food contains protein or not. What could be the food material? So let me discuss this is the third experiment. Okay. So test for the presence of protein in the given food stuff or food material given to you. The materials and chemicals required. What things we require in this practical? Requirements are proteinaceous food. Proteinaceous food. This proteinaceous food may be egg albumin, maybe ground flour, besan, or maybe the paste of soaked or wet मूंग दाल को ओवरनाइट सोक कर देंगे वाटर में, उसका पेस्ट बना लेंगे. तो these two things are important materials. One is egg albumin and second is मूंग दाल paste. These two are the best material to test the presence of protein in the given food stuff. ठीक है. So these are the requirement. Proteinaceous food we need. Then chemicals we need conc HNO3 and conc NH4OH. Conc HNO3 nitric acid and conc ammonium hydroxide NH4OH. Other materials, you can say apparatus is required: beaker, test tube holder, sprit lamp, matchstick, and dropper. We need dropper also. We need droppers and matchsticks, matchbox. So these are the materials required. Now, procedure: how to do the practical? How to start the practical? How to do the practical? First of all, we take a small amount of proteinaceous food. A small amount of proteinaceous food may be egg albumin, white part of the egg. You might have seen the egg. If you boil the egg, the inner yellowish part is yolk, and the outer white part, it is called albumin. So albumin part of the egg is protein, and inner yellowish part, yellow part is yolk, not protein. So we have to take the outer part, albumin, which in the raw egg, unboiled egg, it is in fluid state. You can see this one. This is the egg albumin. I have taken out from the egg. This is the liquid form. After boiling, it becomes solid. It solidifies on boiling, becomes white. Okay, this is the egg albumin. Or we can take the paste of water soaked मूंग दाल also. That also we can test. Or we can take besan also. But the best materials are egg albumin and मूंग दाल paste. Now, how to start the practical? We have taken a small amount of proteinaceous food in the test tube. Food may be egg albumin or मूंग दाल paste was taken in a test tube. Thereafter, we add few drops of conc HNO3. On adding few drops of conc HNO3, the albumin, which is in liquid state, it starts solidifying and it becomes whitish in color. Okay? Now, then it is heated for 2 minutes, heated or boiled for 2 minutes. On boiling, it solidifies, it becomes solid and yellowish in color. Food turns yellowish in color. So after adding conc HNO3, few drops of conc HNO3, it is heated, and on heating, it becomes solid and yellowish in color. Okay, yellowish, light yellow in color. Next step is, now we have to put equal drops of conc NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, to neutralize this. Okay. So after adding the NH4OH or ammonium hydroxide, the color turns orange. Yellowish color will become dark orange, orange or dark orange color. So this dark orange color, presence of dark orange color on adding NH4OH into it, this confirms the presence of protein in the given foodstuff. The protein, whatever may be the protein, the foodstuff given to you, that food contains protein, it is confirmed. Okay, so what is the name of this test? Name of this test, we use the chemical called HNO3 and NH4OH, and first of all, after adding HNO3 and boiling it, it becomes light yellow in color, and on adding NH4OH, conc NH4OH, it turns orange in color. So this test is called xanthoprotein. Xantho means yellowish or orange color it gives, so it is called xanthoprotein test. The test which we have performed to check the presence of protein, this test is called xanthoprotein test. Okay? So this is the procedure. Now let me show the experiment. Now hello students, now let me show the practical experiment. Things, materials required. This is, I have taken the egg alumine. You can see this is egg alumine. Test tube and test tube holder I have taken. This is spirit lamp. Spirit lamp is required. Spirit lamp. This is what forceps is required to break the shell of the egg shell को break करने के लिए forceps चाहिए. We need the chemicals. This is the test tube stand. Okay. Now the chemicals which we need, we require conc HNO3. ठीक है, देखो close कर दो. This is conc HNO3. This is concentrated and we should use this very carefully because it is concentrated. It may cause damage to your skin, and this is the you can say concentrated but not very highly concentrated, moderately concentrated NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. These two chemicals we have to use. The first of all, let me take the egg alumine. I am taking the egg alumine in this test tube, little amount, about approx 5 ml. Approx 5 ml of egg alumine is taken in the test tube. Now, first of all, which chemical we have to add? We have to put into this material. This is the proteinaceous material. This is the food stuff given to you. You have to check whether this contains protein or not. So first of all, we add 5 to 6 drops of conc HNO3. Carefully, we have to take care while putting it inside the. So from the margin of the test tube, inner side of the margin of the test tube, wall of the test tube, we can put it into the test tube containing the material, food stuff given to you. So we have to shake it. So you see the change in the color of the material. The material was earlier liquid fluid state and slight yellowish in color. Okay. Now after adding conc HNO3 acid, it generates heat. So now it starts solidifying. It becomes whitish and almost solid. Now we have to heat it. We have to heat it for 1 to 2 minutes and see the change in the color. So on heating for 1 to 2 minutes, it becomes yellowish. It what changes the color, whitish to yellowish, and becomes more solid. So when the material tends to come out of the test tube, we should keep it away from the flame for a moment, and again we can shake it and heat it after a break of 30 seconds. Now students, you can see it on heating, it becomes yellowish, close. It has become almost yellowish in color. See the color change. On adding conc HNO3, it became whitish, and now it has become yellowish in color. Now we have to stop heating and we have to put equal amount of NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. On this is I am taking ammonium hydroxide. On adding ammonium hydroxide, this yellowish precipitate will turn orange. See the color change. See this color. It has turned orange in color. So whitish part after adding HNO3 became yellowish. Now this yellowish part has turned orange in color, dark orange or orange in color. This confirms the presence of protein in the given food material. Okay, so this is the experiment, and this test is called xanthoprotic test. Written on the board, right corner of the board, it is called xanthoprotic test. There are other kind of tests also, but this test which we have performed is xanthoprotic test. Because this xantho means yellowish, this gives yellowish or orange color, hence called xanthoprotic test. That's all precaution we have to take. What precaution we have to take? We have to take, first of all, we have to take the proteinaceous material, fresh material. Secondly, we have to take HNO3, it should be conc, and we have to take the fresh or conc NH4OH also. And we have to put equal drops of conc HNO3 and same amount or drops of conc NH4OH into it to neutralize, for proper neutralization. Only then you will get proper orange color. You see the color, orange color you can find, it's very clear. So the puffy, whitish, yellowish material which are puffy, semi-solid became orange. So this confirms the presence of protein. That's all for today.